And we're going to get off at a place where the line used to stop. Hounslow West. We're going to go out the station, turn left. 200 yards, there's a big old church. At the back of the church, there's a big old house. And the garden of that house is now a block of flats. This is the garden of the house where I grew up, and it's called Vicarage Garden. Barbed brambles scour the wall. Low arthritic trees drop ripe apples on the ground. Hedges buffer lawn from no man's land. On cleared ground, Alison makes a fresh bridal shower. Washing straddles the long grass by the garage. On the lawn, searchlights caught in water as a sprinkler slowly arcs the sky. And one day, playing in the long old grass, the lumpy earth gives up an air raid shelter. Pie crust of concrete and a hole to let the air in. On summer afternoons, the spire's shadow slowly sweeps across the lawn, its finger pointing at our hearts. We fold our deck chairs and decamp into the sun. Out of the light, jets scream of foreign fields, brown bodies on the beaches. All clear now, flats planted. Thank you. This poem is called The Ballad of the Bowstring Bridge. Before you were born, you were drawn with care, and they wove you of iron up in the air to span the road with your railway load. Sing ho for the Bowstring Bridge. The Victorians cared about the look of things, and they wove you in a pattern of crossing strings, delicate struts where the railway cuts. Sing ho for the Bowstring Bridge. Oh, the Bowstring Bridge, the Bowstring Bridge. If the council had just given way a smidge, you would still be spanning. You'd have foiled their planning. Alas for the Bowstring Bridge. Alas for the Bowstring Bridge. For 100 years you stood unique, not just appreciated by the geek. Then the city murders your woven girders. Sing ho for the Bowstring Bridge. You carried the railway and then the walkers. Modern day planners are a bunch of stalkers. You were left to rust and then ground into dust. Sing ho for the Bowstring Bridge. Oh, the Bowstring Bridge, the Bowstring Bridge. If the city had just put the plans in the fridge, you would still be standing, just in need of a sanding. Alas for the Bowstring Bridge. Alas for the Bowstring Bridge. You were part of our quarter, the Braunston Gate, and we covered you with banners, but it was too late. Now there's a space in the sky where the trains went by. Sing ho for the Bowstring Bridge. Looking up to heaven, there's a great big gap and a hole where once stood the pump and tap. And my heart overflows for the way it goes. Sing ho for the Bowstring Bridge. Oh, the Bowstring Bridge, the Bowstring Bridge. If the council had just put the plans in the fridge, you would still be standing, just in need of a sanding. Alas for the Bowstring Bridge. Sing ho for the Bowstring Bridge. Shed a tear for the Bowstring Bridge. Yeah!